Yes, in this ABAP session, quickly I can take you to that type group. One slide is there. We'll look at that slide and later we'll come back to the our next topic, that is our internal table with one second. Underscore 10_1 and 10_2. Okay, we will check it out both. So there is a one is types, ABAP dictionary types. So the last lesson is, under this last lesson is type group. Right, you can directly go to the lesson 4, creating type group. Correct. So look at the SAP screen, SAP slide. Yes, single slide. Right, only single slide. Because I'm looking at anything new learnings are there. So ABAP dictionary, data dictionary. It is type pool. Yes. Okay. Z my TP. Type group name can be up to 5 characters. Each constant and each type name begins with type group name only. Right. Then it can be used in program in this way. So here it is. We can use data in program. Data keyword is allowed here. L circle type F. This is type F is predefined. L radiation. This is your radius type F. So now if you go to the percentage type, but this percentage value we are getting from global constant SC11 type pool. Correct. So here 3 point. Sorry, this types we are using, and constants directly you can use it, because two things you declare, two things how to use it they explain. So circle equals to 2 into pi into r, 2 pi r, that is area of circle 2 pi r. Okay, so 2 is hard coded, radius is coming from this L rad 5.7, and pi value you are getting from this one 3.14, but this LPARC is not used anywhere. That's okay. This is the purpose, right? So you can analyze, understand any SAP slides also. So that's about your overall topic. Then we are going back to our basic. This is not a deviation. Don't think that we are going, because all types and constants are completed. That's why this I realize that this is the best time to introduce the pending missing topic. I covered this global type group. Then next, the topic to be going to be working with almost internal table with header line syntax, right? So of course, all of our examples covered in as per the without header line, because I'm going back to the yes, with and without header line. While introduction I told you, again we have to quickly recall those subject into our memory. Come back. So right. So like internal tables can be declared with old syntax or new syntax. Old syntax. Okay, 1 minute. So this is internal table with header line is old syntax. Without header line is new syntax. With header line is considered as a implicit syntax. This is explicit syntax. Okay, why it is implicit? Because this header gets created automatically. Even we don't want, also automatically system creates header. So everything you have to operate through header only, because this body is an extension to the header. Okay, that's why header is must mandatory, system creates automatically. But in case of without header line, we have explicit work area. What is explicit means? Sometimes we don't want this work area, so we don't declare it. Only table is enough. That is, we have independent. Table declaration syntax different, work area declaration syntax different. Table name different, work area name different. Memory address also different. So that's what. Okay. Internal table without header line is very simple. We have done it all operation, 12 operations. This is latest one nowadays we are using. Okay. Here two components, headers. Here we don't use header body terminology. We use simply, we can say table and work area. These two things we can say, correct? But now we are going back to the internal table old syntax, because old syntax only 1 hour will close all 12 operations quickly, fast. The reason is we don't require much time to spend on this particularly. But why we are introducing this new older syntaxes is because there are a lot of programs still you can find it in a like old syntax only. Still, okay, okay. Still, 1 second. Sorry. We'll go further. This entire old syntax based examples, header and body and all completely. There are two components are there, header line and body. Header name is iTab, body name is also iTab. Correct? Yes. So header line holds one record at a time. Okay. It holds the last operation record. Yes. And the body is the extension. It holds the multiple records as line by line or row by row. Correct? Yes. Let's go back to the. But there is a limitation. What is the limitation here? If you want to use it, iTab, it is applicable to header. But you want to you address to the body, you have to use that body operator symbol. Right. And the second, like this header is must, that is one limitation. Automatically header creation is another limitation. And next, yes, these rules we will discuss practically. So due to performance reason, that old syntax is not recommended, not supported for like our not supported in OOPS ABAP, object oriented ABAP. Okay. So let us go back to the first topic is this one, internal tables without a header line syntaxes, because I think this is based on our own data, is number, name, address. but we will go with this example only. 1. Go to 1. Yes. Here we have, yes, this is the basic example. Now we'll go to 2. We'll go to 2. Yes. Internal tables 2. Right. Okay. This is, yes, covers everything. All examples. So we'll copy this because I'll say I don't want to retype it. Simply, yes, this is your I tab. Okay, I tab header line or with header line syntaxes. Okay, that is nothing but go to this. Right, copy it. Now, yes, activate it. First activation. Here we will try to change it. The attributes. So this is your with header line syntax. First change. So when you copy a program, do remember that we have to change it. Even though, so working with internal tables with header line syntax. Okay, with header line standard sorted hash you can use it. SAP tables data, exploring all options. Right. So now let me introduce the syntax first. Yes. So syntax to declare internal table with the required internal table with required database table fields, right? So data keyword, data begin of internal table, okay, occurs 0. Then we have end of, so end of item, right? So this is in fact because we are writing syntax, right? We'll keep it as memory m for f, right? Okay. Now under this begin of and end of, we have a field name. So field one type database table hyphen field one. Okay, database field one. This way. Right. Second field two. Okay, type. Yes, actually we can write associated type. Okay, best practice. So field two. Field. Okay. Yes. Next. So and so on. That means you can declare it field 3, field 4, field 5 as per your requirement. We can do that. Yes. This is your, so right. So how do you understand this statement? We will go with the basic point of view. So I will implement it here. I'm going to change it. So this is, there is no such line type concept here. So declaring internal table directly, declaring internal table with LFA1 table fields, with LFA1 table fields. So here we will go back to data keyword, begin of simply you can write IT underscore LFA1 or iTab, it's okay. IT LFA1, begin of IT LFA1. But we have to add, okay, we have to add occurs 0. Okay, occurs 0. That's it. This is the syntax. Okay, see 1 minute. First I need to comment the code, all below code. Then only we have to start exploring these things because we don't know at which stage we are, all those stuff. Right, comment it first so that no confusion. We go to top. Yes, this is your basic syntax. So first try to understand. Here we don't use types here first of all. In olden days, directly data. Okay, directly data, syntactically correct. So we will go for explanation. Yes. What is the explanation? You have to understand. Data keyword. Yes. Data keyword is used to declare internal table. Okay. First. Second. Begin of. Begin of keyword. Begin of keyword create. Okay. Does what? Begin of begins the header line, and end of keyword ends the header line. What next? Occurs keyword creates body. Body means body is that what is extension to header line. Okay, with the same fields. Same fields means header fields only extended to the body. Then what next? M. M is a initial memory allocation parameter. Yes, this is about your overall. Yes. Next, what happened between begin of and end of? Between begin of and end of, we can specify the internal table fields. We can specify the internal table fields. Right. This is your field 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay. This field. So the fields can be declared. So each field can be declared using like a predefined data type, or database table field, and so on. Okay, whatever you can declare it. That is just type followed by. Even it can be declared with like addition also. In old syntaxes, rather than type, we used to get like addition also. So both are same. So now if we want to write it down here, I can take you to one picture. First let us see. Okay, first data. Okay, we'll try to write for this particular case data colon begin of. So first what it does in the memory. In the memory, first it will go to, it begins and ends a, yes, this one, correct? Begins and end, right? So that is iTab header gets created first. This is your header line. Header line which is named as iTab only. So begin of begins, end of ends. But what are the columns? Here in between we have columns like this: listener, land one, name one, and postal codes, etc. Okay. So here you can write, yes, listener, sorry. So we can write these fields with the same, okay, with the listener here. Then second is land one, the next one is name one, and the next one is postal code. Right. These are the names of correct names. Okay. Similarly, we go to the occurs. So occurs keyword creates body. Occurs keyword creates body. So this body is just extension to the header. Body is just extension to the header. Right. Right. Now, yes, this is named as, yes, one way it is a body or storage area. So it is also named as iTab only. So overall internal table name is iTab, the header name iTab, body name is also iTab. But this body gets created with the, yes, yes, body gets created with these names, right? So here we have same listener, and the second one is land one, the third one is name one, fourth one is PSTLZ as it is. That is header columns, item column, header and body columns both are same only, right? Both are same only, right? This is your occurs keywords creates body, zero allocates memory. That M for memory. You know memory discussion, zero non-zero discussion already we had it. That is nothing but if you write 0, what will happen? System allocates initial size as a 8 KB by default. Correct? 8 KB by default. Then after, once 8 KB is filled, it will allocate 12 KB. Next 12 KB. It will go up to 2 GB. Maximum up to 2 GB. Correct? But whereas initial size you don't want to waste even 8 KB also, you can write occurs 10, occurs 20 like that. So the memory allocated to accommodate 10 lines, 10 rows. Okay. Now, if you go back to the like this operations part, okay. So here it is. This is the syntax. This is mostly standard index because here, uh, okay, you can go and verify. I will take it to into debug mode also. We don't have this complete syntax and all. No, there is no work area declaration. There is no such a simplified syntax and all. All these things not required. Okay. Directly. So simplifying. I'm deleting directly because I don't want to keep it and confusing. So one thing. Go to populate internal table by using select query. Right. So we will go for the select query. Right. Uncomment. Select query remains same. There is no change at all. Select so-and-so columns from database table into table internal table. Into table internal table means direct it will write into body. The header is space. Yes, it won't process. Records not found are found. It's okay. Right. Then we'll go to the loop operation. In case of loop, yes, what is loop operation syntax? So you have to know that that's about your declaration. Second, okay, syntax of loop statement. Okay, that is loop is a keyword, at is a keyword, and this is your body. That is internal table. Okay, body is nothing but table actually. Body is called as a table. Into followed by header line. Into followed by header line. Yes, and next we have a yes. We have this is at yes end loop. Okay, loop at body into header. Right. What next? Here in between. So what you have to do is display or perform operation using header. That is perform. That is any okay operation using header line content. If you want to display, you can use write statement. If you want to modify, you can modify statement. Anything you can do it by using. So first of all, okay, if you look at here, the data is available 10, 20, 30 records in the table or body. So you want to go to read state. Loop statement does what? Loop statement always starts reading from the table first record. So first record comes to header. Header is already compatible. It can accommodate one record, last record. Yes, it will write statement through. You can write it. Then second index comes. It will override the first record. Write it. Third record and so on. It will continue till last record. This is how your loop will work. So then there is a okay. Here we will go to practicals. Loop at yes, loop at internal table into header. But now, yes, here generally we don't do this size sub RC check. Go for site abix is okay. Right. Now we want to print, we will print it by using header through. So what is header line name? Yes, header line name is IT only. So this was the confusion earlier. Now go back to activate it. IT LFA1 is unknown. Where is that? Okay. One more underscore. Remove it. Now activate. Test. You got 3 records. We will go to debugger now. Debugger through I want to give the yes desktop 3. Zoom in. So now first double click on this I tab. So you can see 2 symbols here. I tab with body symbol. I just double click it here. body symbol and this one. Like it is 0 into 4, 116. What is that? Like if you go to double click on this, it is taking to tables tab. But can I check it out in the header? You can see this in yes, right. So this is acting like a structure and table. But in the table also, I can take you to first example. Yes, go to hmm, select query. So select query subars 0. Yes, it is going to write it. Go to internal table. Yes, that is this structure is empty, but table is filled with 3 records. Suppose this table is filled with 3 records. This is the body symbol you have to see here. This is standard index. 3 rows into 4 columns. If you go to key, primary key, standard index, non-unique key. Okay. Number of columns are 4. 4 columns. Listener, land one, name one, and all. Because these are all belongs to character data type. That's why it is implicit. All character types only considered as this one. But there is a one small icon enabled here. That is important. You can see this icon is called as header. This was not there earlier till now. You can click on header. Yes, click on header. We can see this header content. Header content. We reach to header content. That is, we indirectly we are into the structures tab. But the structure tab is opened in the tables tab only. Once you go back to here, loop it body into header. Now the first double click, yes, this is above below, you can find it here. Like see, that is the advantage. In the internal table you can find 3 records, 1 2 3. The first one domestic and all, it is automatically reached to the header, listener, land one, name one. Correct. So this is your header content. This is your body content. So first iteration, first record is getting processed. So you can print it. Then go to the second iteration. Second record comes into header. Yes, this record is under processing. If you look at closely, correct. The third iteration is site topics. The third iteration, third record is under processing. Just check. Yes, third record is processing. Where range units limited. Fourth iteration, it will just so site topics is 3. Right, end loop. So now it is out. It is going to yes. So this is what. But I can take you to another way easily. I will try to understand it. That is nothing but we will go to run the program, execute in debug mode. But there is a debugger called as go to 1 second. We will go to the old debugger. We will go to old debugger, that is called as classic debugger. So you can navigate to classic debugger. Classic debugger. Yes. So in the olden days, classic debugger used to look like this. Then go to the table tab. Double click on this internal table. Yes, here you can see the header is cap symbol, body is empty. Once you go to select query, yes, cross the select query, yes, you can see clearly the header line above line is empty, the body is filled with 1, 2, 3. So loop statement comes to first header. See, the first index record comes to header. It is processing first record, writing, then writing. This is actually, in fact, header line hyphen. Yes, we are printing. Then after that, second iteration, processing second record, third iteration, third record. Yes. Okay. Yes. Done. Then after, okay. Yes. You can write it down. Okay. That's about your, you can evaluate in the old debugger also quickly. Right. There is a one rule here. This internal table loop is also having shorter syntax. What is shorter syntax is, you no need to write, see the header line body name and header line both are same, then you can omit means you can avoid usage of this, simply also accept it. So this is a kind of shorter syntax. If we can avoid, okay, you can omit usage of uh, into header because into addition. Why? Because header line and body both names are same. Both are same name. Okay. Still output remain the same. Yes. But still our clarity sake we will write it. But at this operand position, you are writing table or body name into followed by header. Right. This is about your basic loop statement. Clear? So now if you want to print it, this is also the same case, it will work. So quickly I will take it to, simply I will change it to body to header and remaining this thing. Simple. Remaining, okay, all options, all explore is same. Okay. We no need to go with each and everything. This is your index based reading 2 to 3. Only you will get 2 and 3. Because if you type with uline through, if you go with uline, then you will come to know only we are reading 2 and 3 index based reading. Okay. Rest of the things are same. This is here printing the work header content. Correct. So close, you comment it. That's it. Will speed up it. We'll go with the loop statement with where condition. Correct. So this is your right. Now, yes, here we will go back. We copy this ITLFA1, paste it here. IT, IT, and IT. Correct? Yes. So now you check it, but there is no work area at all. If you try to go with the WA is unknown. Where is that unknown statement? This is at this level. So you can go for, yes, right, 001. First record we are reading. So, okay, go to the next level. Yes, here it is. Hmm. Not equals to this, all those explore whatever is there. Okay, we no need to go each and everything, that is same as usual. I'm just going to replace these things. You can check it out, because we are not here to check the learning of loop and all. Only the variation part only we will see. Okay, yes. Where condition, index and all will give the same result. I'm just going to comment it out. So with that, select completed, loop completed. There is no change in the select. Into table means directly it will write to body first, later it goes to the header. Header through we are printing. 3 records remain same. So loop completed. Right. We are going to the next level, read operation. This is your read operation. Index based reading and as well as condition based also. Yes. So let's go to the one by one. Yes. Okay. We will just write. But in this also, one by one, we will introduce it. Okay. So read table, internal table into work area. Into work area. Simply replace that work area by using header. Simple. That's it. You will, yes. Here, when you print it also, you have to replace everywhere. Work area is not required in this syntax. Work area must be replaced by header line, correct? Yes, that's about your overall. So now, if you check read table syntax result, correct? Yes, read result. So you can explore the read also. Shorter syntax is there. This is your read table. What is it? If you want me to write it, the syntax of read space table space internal table name, that is your body name in bold. Okay, into header, body into header. Yes, into header. Header means header line. Okay, remaining with key, with the table key, all the stuff remains same. So you can go with index number. Okay, right. So the shorter syntax for this is for loop and all. Yes, since the body name and header line name is same, both names are same, we can, okay, we can omit the usage of into addition. Okay, that is also possible. So read space, table space, the body name, index number. That's it. So into addition is optional because both names are same. So this is only the difference. Rest and all you can go with everywhere. We are just replacing here this internal table is failure case. Okay, that's all. Now is initial, you can test it, but here everywhere we have to replace that with there is no work area at all in case of this bold syntax, correct? So is initial, is not initial, you can check it out. Check statement, also you can do that. So yes, just go and replace it. Even that is time taking also, but we have to do it manually. So that I want to give clarity one time. Key based. Same read table, internal table with simply work area, you replace it by header line name. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is your internal table. Index transporting, because here you no need to use into addition by default. If you want write into header, you can write it, which is optional. Right, you can try out all those stuff. Okay, and I think so. Exploring read operation. One thing I will go with the key one time. You can check it out. The result over here at the bottom. Subbars check. It is best to practice to check the size subbars. Correct. So check. You got the record form. Simple. So read with index. Read with key. With the key, with the table key, concepts are same. Yes. All the but because this is standard index internal table. This old syntax with standard by default. Next, we have to go for exploring append statement. So how do we do the append is the question. Like if we go to 1 second, yes, read also will comment it out and come back so that there is no confusion at all. Okay, so here we'll keep one U line as a separator for our clarity sake above below. Right. So loop completed, read completed. Then we will see the append operation. Here, append syntax goes in this way. Append, first we have to fill the header, fill the fill header line with our own values, then use append statement. Okay, that is the rule. So that is syntax is append space header line into internal table into internal table. That is your table name. That's it. So append. So since the header line name, body name is same, because append is always adding at the bottom, at the end, at the last, without interrupting existing records index. So header through only we will do this operation. So that's why exploring this append this way. Yes, you can check it out. Okay, we'll see one by one. So first of all, fill work area. Like first of all, this is your clear your header first, because if something is there, you are clearing that header first. Then after fill the header. Yes. Then append header to body, clear header. Same, you want to append second record. This is header. Yes. Append header to body, clear header, etc. So now we go to check it out whether our record is appended successfully or not. Go to internal table, into work area, into header. Yes, now we are going to a second. Yes, that's all. So append operation is over. Check. Check after append 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 records we have successfully appended. Even you can append after clear, you can append the blank value. Yes, blank value. When blank value gets appended, can do it by using append initial line to header. Initial line is nothing but yes, blank value can be appended in other way. Yes. Okay. So this is all about your append syntaxes. You can keep it as it is. You can go to insert operation also. Yes. This is your U line. Insert operation also we can do it from the header to body. Yes. And moreover, this simplified syntax I already told you. Yes. You can do it by using simple append. Yes. This you can copy it. You can do the simplify syntax this way also. You no need to do the 2 addition. 2 is not required because obviously it is happened from header to body. That's why 2 is optional. Right. If you go to the next level, so in a insert operation, also the same case. First, fill header line with our own value, then use insert statement. So insert space, insert space, header line. Yes, actually append is to, not into. Insert header line, then into table. That is your body. That's it. Okay. That is the syntax. But insert must followed by index, I said. So index followed by index number. This is mandatory. So how do we do that insert? This is insert. First we have to go to the, because debugger is not required for everything. I'm just going to show you. Yes, everything you can insert from header to body, then clear header, then next clear header. Yes, insert header to yes body. So this is your here. You want to print it again. We have to replace. So This is after append and insert, you can see the result. That is same. So if you want everywhere, wherever worker is there, simply we have to replace by using this way. Correct? So append record, sorry, it's basic 3 records, 2 records appended, 2 record inserted. This is the way we have done the old syntax explore also. The new syntax explore, same repeating. But in case of sort, we no need to do changes because in sort followed by table name, no changes at all. As it is, it will work only when you want to print it because sort operation happened directly on the table, that is body, no header involvement. Okay, it saves time. Right, go back to the modify. So here you can find one more syntax also. Insert a header into table also supported. Insert header into table. Yes, this is your without index. Insert into table, insert header line into table, internal table. That's it. So that is the above syntax. You can use it on standard and sorted. Below one is on hashed because hashed does not support index based operations. Okay, got it. Then go back to the sort completed. We'll look at the modify scenarios. Yes, modify. Yes, these modifications. Okay, till here we have modify. Now you can find the advantage of this quickly. So now I will uncomment it quickly. So modify purpose, exploring modify operation. First we'll try out modify single record. Later on we'll talk on multiple records. So if you want to read internal table into body to header, first you have to read it. Header level you modify it. Then modify space body from header. That's it. Okay. Then if you want to print it, loop it. Yes, this is your another type of modification we'll do later. Then printing, whether we have to find our record is modified or not, you want to see, can check it out here. Yes, that's it. Now execute it. ABC Limited is modified here. Exactly at the third index. Correct. Read index 3, modify index 3. So modify space. Modify syntax is this way. Modify space. Internal table name, that is from space header line. Yes. Okay. You can do index based, condition based and all same as it is. Right. This is about your modify operation. Correct. So same we have to go for other like yes. If you want me to share this, I'll comment it this. Simply replace by using sorry, control check header name because we have to read the internal table record into header level body to header and again header level modification, then apply this. This is without usage of index also supported because that is same. If you want to test it, yes, you can test it. All are getting changed because we are reading only India. Yes, this is what. So basic subject we already learned, only the variations part. If you look at here this scenario, loop at, yes, internal table into header and header level modification of two things. Modify with index based, index based, modify with transporting addition, transporting with where addition also you can try out. Yes, all the things will work as it is. Right directly. Yes, this is your, even read with binary search also will work in the same way. So you can check it out only, modify. Yes. If wherever by mistake if I left work area also you have to replace it. That's it. So these changes will reflect. But which operation we are checking? Listener with UK you want to modify by, yes, this one. So only for UK this record is modified. This is, rest of the subject is same. Okay. So that's all for today's session. We'll continue the remaining operation tomorrow. Okay. In the next sessions. Thank you.